Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Super EZA Rose Goku Black, the AGL one. I think that this guy is going to be quite good. Both this guy and Physical Vegeta Blue I think are going to make nice additions to the new LR teams. This guy's probably a little bit more needed for super bosses, although the Rose Goku Black clones are definitely pretty good as well. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what the build I went with this guy. So Goku Black does have quite a bit of crit built in. To be fair, we do need to get hit. And I mean, the thing about both this guy and Physical Vegeta Blue is it does seem like that first hit for them potentially can be very scary, right? So like Physical Vegeta Blue at the start of the showcase, it was kind of like I was like, what is that exactly? But it's like the first hit is like before even he has that up. So the first hit, even a normal can damage this guy. Rose's got kind of a similar thing, right? He's got the 20% damage reduction built in. He gets hit with just 20%. Then the second hit will have this up, so I'll have 45. And then the next hit would have this, so he'll then have 75%. So it's not until the third hit he's going to eat, or excuse me, the 70%. It's not until the third hit he's going to eat that he's going to be up to the 70% damage reduction, right? But I think, like, if we think about this guy, he doesn't need to go in slot 1, right? And he does have a good super attack, 50% defense. So if we think of this guy as a slot 2, I think he's going to work very well. Now, I personally have not been impressed with Physical Rose Goku Black because I feel like he will be a victim unless you're going up against a Ki Blast Super in, like, even in slot 2 against any serious boss. Physical Rose, to me, is not, like, I'd rather run the clones over him. The only value Physical Rose is giving you is his domain, right? So I look at this guy. LR Goku Black right now is really good. He's super good. And then this guy is going to kind of like just replace Physical Rose, I think. Although in this video, we're going to run both because I do want that domain support, right? So let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see how good this guy is going to be. I have high expectations and hopes, though, for Super EZA Rose Goku Black. All right, guys, we are back. Finally, we have got our boy Rose. Okay, so both situations actually look pretty good. Let's just kind of get a little bit loosey-goosey. Let's just toss Rose in slot 1 for now. I think, like Physical Vegeta Blue, most of the time, what we're going to do with it, we're just running this guy in slot 2 and 3. Like, he's going to be there as a support to strengthen the team for the new LR. It's going to be the same thing as Physical Vegeta Blue, right? And we want to account for the fact that Rose is doing this at all times. And then we also, if we go down, we have the crit support for 2 turns, right? So he is going to be impacting the fight in a very, very huge way. So, all right, let's just let him go in slot 1 right here and see how things go. Vegeta is not the scariest boss ever, but as the fight goes on, he begins to do more and more damage. We'll see how it goes. Now, Rose does have to... Yep, perfect. There we go. That, you know, we start the video out with the build. Dodge, unfortunately, is back. I say unfortunately because people tend to cry very loudly about Dodge. It sucks, but, I mean, I know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Like, it is good. But that's why we'd run Dodge. Okay, so he can triple super at best as a hit and potential system with a show normal. Yeah, see, perfect. Dodge the super, eat the normals. All according to Keikaku, kids. There you go, boom. What's the issue? Perfect. Of course, of course. So, Goku Black, remember, he does build up, though, for sure, but even in what is kind of like the hardest fight of the game, which, like, me and the community would kind of refer to as more of, like, short content, just in the fact that it starts out very explosive, there are a lot of hits all over. So Goku Black does need to get hit several times to build up. So remember, this is permanent build up right here. 5 hits will permanently build him up. This is something that will reset every turn. Remember, once you get to the 3rd hit received, that is when he's going to be at his strongest defensively. 99% of the time, though, we'll just be rocking him in slot 2. With this guy, though, I mean, we could kind of YOLO it up and see how things would go if we want. So remember, LR, Goku Black, and Zamasu, right? 99 times out of 100, it's really not difficult to decide how to do this. We just run this bad boy, you know, in slot 1, just like this. We just run the boy just like this in slot 1, right? That's what we do. But if we want to go for Zamasu, bro, sometimes I swear, dude, I hit the exchange button like 70 times before it connects. Sometimes we do this. We go into Zamasu, and we want to go for his crazy jaw-dropping damage in slot 2, right? But it's, you know, we need a character to go in slot 1. Domain Rose can't do it. He cannot do it in slot 1. Against a real boss, no fucking way. LR Goku Black can't go in slot 1 either. With one of the clones, we can maybe try and do like a YOLO dodge or something like that. But most of the time, at this Zamasu, it's only very specific turns where we could use him, right? So what we're doing most of the time is this. And that is going to work pretty well with, what's his name? That guy. AGL Rose. All right, we'll hit that right there. Perfect. And then we'll do this. I've been busting out the tech clone a little bit more. I now have all of the equips I need for every single one of the clones. Some of them I'm still kind of like link leveling and stuff like that. We'll get into the videos very, very soon. Again, there's just so much going on, right? Gonna be a couple of days until we get our next information. I think probably the 13th we'll see details, I think, for LR Vegeta and Trunks, LR Fusion Zamasu. Probably not LR Goku Black and Zamasu Super Easy, unfortunately, because they're not on the banner. I don't want to say it's impossible, but I don't expect it, right? I think it's going to be Vegeta and Trunks and Fusion Zamasu. But that'll be huge. So another set of buffs for the teams. Huge, huge. All right, let's just come back for AGL Rose's turn, because thing about this fight is we just have so many attacks going everywhere. Probably starting next turn, we'll bust some of these buffs. I do want to let AGL Rose get fully built up first. Then we'll pop, Rose's domain. We'll do the Goku Black and Zamasu, active skill and, get the big stats and shit. All right, guys, we're coming back to this turn. So Goku Black has to take, 2 more hits to get fully built up for his damage? Yeah. This is a decent turn. I mean, we do have some boys here with some support going on. Remember, AGL, the AGL clone does give 2-turn attack support, but he wasn't on last rotation, so that's not up. Int Goku Black clone, he's giving support. I think I'll pop... I do kind of want to see Rose in slot 1 here. Like, I mean, once we kind of, do the showcase and, not really testing his limits, I'll probably comment down with running him in slot 1. But I think I do want to do this. Let's pop this. I'm going to pop this. I'm going to pop this. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to pop this. Just to give him a little bit of extra defensive juice against this Vegeta Super, just in case. I do want to pop this right here.
人間ゼロ計画を成し遂げるため最も醜い者に重い罰を受けてもらう
Alright, so we'll get some massive support stats. Maybe I should have just seen Goku Black eat this without having that up, but whatever. Oh, you know what we could do? We could go into Zamasu right here, but, I mean, it's... Remember, we could go into Zamasu, but having this guy out is going to be more impactful. I'm just going to switch this over real quick. Never forget this right here. This was huge. I've made the comment that for Goku and Vegeta, they have this ability too. Theirs is basically worthless though. Maybe it'll really help with Vegeta and Trunks. I don't know. But this doesn't really do very much. This is huge though, because the team is full of Goku Black characters everywhere, right? So, all right, let's do this. Let's see how we're going to do right here. Again, Goku Black has to get hit 2 more times for his max damage. So let's see what happens here. Okay, sure. Dodge it. No, we eat it. All right, let's see what we get. So we have 45% damage reduction up right here. Double digits. Okay, dude. 32 million he's up to. Bro, he's fucking good, man. I think he's good. I think this guy's going to be real good. Remember, his best is he could triple super. Yeah, it's just, dude, they've done a really good job with these super bosses characters, man. Wow, it feels good. Feels really good. Hit him with 10 system to show normal, but whatever, man. We're looking good. Yeah, dude, like, are they for real going to do this with GT bosses in part 2? Is GT bosses going to become, like, really good? Bro, there's no way, right? No, like, dude, they couldn't make super bosses good and that's impossible. It's impossible. That's impossible, dude. There's no way they could. Please, man. That would be so fucking fire. GT bosses as a real, could you imagine? GT bosses. Never, ever has been, like, super bosses has been better historically than GT bosses. GT fucking bosses, man. And I don't want to, remember, AGL Rose is also supporting the rotation. And remember, AGL Rose is also giving crits on this turn right here, too. So, here, I'll play this. I'm also going to pop the other active, and then we'll probably just skip to Rose next turn. Alright, so we got that domain up. Let's also toss the second active skill right here. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have AGL Rose juiced up quite a bit. Yep, we'll toss this. So this is going to give us the extra stats right here. Let's be careful not to hit Vegeta too hard right here. For this turn, I will now be intentionally holding back. I do not want, like, we want AGL Rose to be able to do some shit. Let's intentionally not get Rainbow Orbs for you right here. Because, again, we're not trying to just kill and slaughter Vegeta in 2 seconds. Alright, let me just come back next turn for AGL Rose juiced up like crazy. Alright, guys, so we are going to have Rose really looking to be in a nasty spot right here. We have both supports up. We got the domain. Again, Rose has got a big bag of hammers. Vegeta might just straight up be dead right here. Yeah, he might be cooked. He might be cooked. Yeah, damn, dude. I don't, like, I feel like, am I like, so I did the Vegeta Blue video. How long did it end up being? 40 minutes? I don't know how, like, dude, I was like 20 minutes in the Vegeta Blue video. Like, am I crazy? We covered everything. Like, we've seen him. Like, I feel like the same thing with this Rose. I mean, he's not really like a super complex character, but he's like super fucking good. AGL Rose, right? Like, he's supporting. He's giving multiple turn crit support. I think he should be very good defensively. Oh, you know one thing I didn't highlight? Remember, he gets 200% defense when receiving an attack. That's huge. 51 right here. Beautiful, beautiful. Remember, he has the guaranteed additional super coming in again. Bam. Guaranteed right here. Yep. And his super attack effect, he does have 50% defense. Luckily, him and Physical Vegeta Blue have good super. Yes, dude. Triple super. Perfect, man. So there we go. Yeah, that'll be our best turn for Rose. I think we'll probably just do one more run, but I mean, yeah, dude, there he is. That's what Rose looks like. That kid is good. He's good. Dude, he's good. AGL Rose. I like him a lot. I like him and Vegeta Blue. I like a lot. It's very simple. Like, we just run them in slot 2 or slot 3. They're supporting. It'll be very difficult for AGL Rose and Physical Vegeta Blue to die in slot 2 or 3. That's going to be the huge thing, right? And remember, the dodge, just, I mean, I already know, again, it's, here we go, dodge is back, which means everyone's fucking crying is back. But the dodge will definitely help us when it comes to the hardest fight in the game, right? Like, I mean, it's like, we have 2 fights. We have Festival. I'm going to get to doing some Festival runs soon. It's just, it's been too busy, right? And then we also have, you know, the Goku Black and Zamasu fight in the special battle. Like, those are the 2 fights I'm majorly accounting for. There are red zones, but to be fair, like, the red zones do go down pretty easy against good characters, right? Like, I think that's a good way to say it. The red zones just go down easy to good characters. Alright, guys, so here we are in the Golden Frieza fight. Feel like this will be a good one here. I did take off that kid. What's his name? You guys know the one. Physical Rose for this one. I don't want to expose him to potentially the scariness of Golden Frieza in here. And again, remember, LR Goku Black is actually crazy. I think both of the time-limited buff characters right now, LR Tech Vegeta Blue and in LR Goku Black, are actually really strong. I think Dokkan has done an amazing job adding those two characters to the team, right? All right, now we are going to blast through this pretty quickly. Again, remember, in these showcases, the point is we're seeing what the character can do, not like, oh, we're, just going to escape eye and win easily. Like, it's like, I'm going to want to see what Goku Black could do. So, I'm going to put him in front of Golden Frieza's attack. It looks like if I could go all out on the next turn, we can probably have AGL Rose against Golden Frieza right away. Rose being true type advantage can probably help him look pretty good, too. All right, we'll drop that. LR Goku Black's damage is going to be a little bit lower here because he doesn't have any links up right here. This 32 million guaranteed crit, guaranteed additional super. That's him without fucking links, dude. No links right now. No, he's going to kill. No, 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 no. No, 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 please. No. Oh, my God. No, he'll live. Sliver of health. Oh, that's so good. Phew. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna put Rose in front of it. We're gonna put him in front of the pressure for sure. Let's just again see what the boy could do. All right. I will pop. I mean, when running this team, Fusion Zamasu is just never. The only time I think I'm ever going to use Fusion Zamasu on the Super Bosses team is if remember, when our HP is very low at the start of turn, let's say we have like 20% HP or something like that, if we use the Fusion Zamasu active, it'll full heal us, right? That's like probably the best way we could utilize it. All right, now remember, I'm putting Rose in a mother bitch of a situation intentionally, though, to see how good he could be. We'll lower Golden Frieza's damage slightly right there, but give us the big stat buff. All right, let's see how he does. Let's see how he does right here. All right, we'll hit that. The int orb really isn't that important. It's just healing for the int Goku Black. All right, let's see. Oh, ha 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 ha, yeah. Oh, he does take a little bit of damage. Yeah, but like dodge. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put some clips on Twitter just for the smarty pantses, but yeah, okay. I mean, that's, when you build your Goku Black Rose smartly, when you use your brain, your noodle, chat, make sure to use that noodle in your head, and good things can fucking happen. You fucking cunts. All right, anyway. Gotta get the Twitter clips. I'm wagging my tongue like a dog. Dodge is back, baby. All right, anyway. Yeah, so Rose's super good. 18 minutes in, I'm washed, because 18 minutes in, I feel like we've shown am I crazy? 18 minutes in, we've gone over it all. This is how you know I'm washed. That I could finish a showcase 19 minutes in for a great character. But like, I mean, what else do I show? What else do we talk about, right? Like, he gets the damage and the crit, the damage reduction. I mean, I really should hammer home how good this is, right? Good characters, great characters have this these days, where they get that massive defense when receiving an attack. Characters, in 2022, 2021, 2023, stuff like that, it's like they would just straight up get, attack and defense on super attack and stuff like that. But now, like, good characters can just get it when receiving an attack, which is huge, because that could help you against locking, could help you against AoEs, right? So, yeah, I mean, there's AGL Goku Black. I guess we'll just finish this run-up, and we're done. But, I mean, dude, he's fucking great, man. He's a kick-ass Super EZA. Super EZAs are great. Super EZA completely changed Dokkan. Super EZA existing. It's so serious. Like, Super EZA completely, like, reset the clock for Dokkan, I think. The game is just, like, you know, like, we're probably gonna be using STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in, you know, 2 weeks, which is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. And remember, we have, well, I was gonna say we have the 2-turn crit support, but we use the Goku Black and Zamasu active, so it's a guaranteed crit anyway. Yeah, actually, okay, like, the crit support is nice, but this guy is guaranteed critting, and then in LR Goku Black is guaranteed critting as well. So both of these guys are already guaranteed critting. Maybe AGL Rose would have done better with, like, you know, some 2-turn stat support rather than 2-turn crit support. Because, like, LR Goku Black to me feels like a must run, right? Like, we're not gonna just, like, not run this guy. All right, we'll probably be able to get one more turn for AGL Goku Black here, and then I guess we'll finish up, man. Again, I'm sorry to go by so quick, or no, this is done. But I mean, we saw, dude, he cooks. The Super Boss's team is crazy, and it moves really fucking fast too. By the way, this team like blitzes these bosses, dude. All right, we'll see if we're gonna put AGL. We'll get one more turn with AGL Rose. I'll just finish this. There's the crit. That's the crit support from AGL Rose right there. Oh, he does live. Okay, AGL Rose. We'll give him the finishing blow. Sure, sounds good. What are we at right here? 4 hits, so he need 1 more to get fully built up, but this is more than good enough. All right, just to, you know, for a little bit of difference here, just to see like a different kind of like turn, let me bring out Zamasu. So remember, this is, so he's at what, 399 defense? Let's do this. Yeah, dude, look at the difference. Wow. It's such a difference. I just, like, the way Zamasu is structured, I just don't really feel like I'm almost ever going to be using Zamasu, right? I mean, yeah, there you go. Okay, we'll finally eat a super. This is not really going to hurt that bad, though. Okay, alright, fine. And 27 million right there. Yeah, like, the way the team is structured right now, it's just, like, I feel like you just want to be in, like, that, you know, LR Goku Black in slot 1. Like, the STR, like, tag Goku Black and Zamasu. You just want to sit in Goku Black in slot 1. And the one time I probably will be using Zamasu would be the Fusion Zamasu active skill if at the start of turn we're below 60% HP. And then you could just use Fusion Zamasu and just heal right back up to full, right? Alright guys, so there was AGL Rose Super EZA Goku Black. Definitely very good. I'm very impressed. I love him. I think that this boy is super good. The only thing maybe I might consider with the build, maybe I would go, we did get the hidden potential system with regularity during the run though, and the touches were great. But the gold dodge plus defense equip, it's just, if I did that, we'd lose 4 points of additional. But maybe I would do that. The dodge plus defense gold equip, that probably would be better in the hardest fight in the game, right? Give him just a little bit of extra tanking. We'll see. All right, so this is Rose Stained Super Saiyan. By the way, oh, actually, can we do this? Wait. Haha, yeah. Oh, there you go. My first stream. Yep, that's the first stream I ever did. Was Goku Black and Zamasu, this guy. Right? Like, it's, you know, I'm just saying, like, I'm Mr. I do love my Goku Black. This is at 95k. That's because people have gone back to it over time, right? 95k. Yeah, and then this is when I, got Goku. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, Rose Stain Super Saiyan, Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. Leader skill is Extreme Class Key 4 and 80% of stats. Passive is Mastery of Strength. He gets 200% attack and defense at the start of turn, 20% damage reduction, gives all allies 3 key, 30% attack and defense. So he could work just on like a full future lineup, just like if we're running superclass future characters as well. And then he gets a guaranteed additional super. When receiving an attack, he gets 200% defense and then another 100% defense if HP 70% or less, which that could help. As we're getting whittled down, our HP's getting whittled down in the hardest fight in the game, that could definitely help. For every attack received, he gets 60% attack up to 300%, and then he gets 10% crit up to 50%. The thing about this, and like with us running dodge, is that these fights, even, the hardest fight, which is kind of like a little bit shorter, but the bosses are attacking 1 billion times, right? Like, it's not like, oh, we've got a little dodge, we're not built up. Like, the bosses are attacking 50 times per turn, like, constantly in all these fights. So I don't really have fears that we're never going to build this up because we have dodge. I'm not concerned about that, right? And then within the turn, he builds up damage reduction as he's hit. Again, remember, the first hit he takes, you have 20% damage reduction. The second hit you take, you have 45% damage reduction. And then the third hit you take, you have 70% damage reduction, right? That's the way it works for him. Then if all allies in the turn are extreme class characters, or if there's a Future Saga ally in the turn, for a Goku Black character, that's basically not even a restriction because you are going to run Goku Blacks with like other Goku Blacks, right? And then he gets guard at the start, like guard. And then super class allies get a 20% chance to crit, and then extreme class allies get a 20% crit for 2 turns. His super attack is the Violent Fierce God Slicer. He gets 50% defense for 1 turn, immense damage to the enemy, and then greatly lowers enemy defense. That 50% defense for 1 turn is strong. That's what's huge about this guy and Physical Vegito Blue, is that both of them actually have good super attack effects, right? A lot of because remember, super EZAs, all it is we're just buffing a character, their passive, right? So it's like AGL Blue Kaioken. I mean, he was, greatly stacking attack, sure. But like, a little bit of defense right there will be nice too, right? Like, what about like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta right here? His super attack effect, all he's doing is stunning, right? He doesn't get any stats whatsoever. So Rose and Vegito Blue having actual super attack effects for them is huge, right? So it's 50% defense for 1 turn, immense damage, and then great lowers enemy defense. So, he will double super and be able to get extra defense, which is good. 12 key multiplier, 150% normal level for strong Dokkan Fests. Link set is good. Super Saiyan, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Prepare for Battle, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, and Fierce Battle. Here's his best linking partners. To be fair, this top row, I'm not exactly super impressed with, but then we've got, a couple of good characters in here, and, Infusion Zamasu, well, I guess he's not displayed here, but he's going to be easying, so it's like, we're going to be able to have all these links up, with these strong characters, right, moving forward. It's crazy, but yeah, man, Super Bosses is legitimately a team right now. Who would have thunk it, man? They did it. They made Super Bosses an actual real setup. How good. All right, so then category-wise, Rose, of course, is on the Realm of Gods team. So Realm of Gods just getting stronger and stronger and stronger, which is good. Rose is also on Patara, buffing the Patara team. That's another monster buff. Really glad about Patara getting stronger. Rose is also on the Future Saga category team right here. Okay, so he's on the Future team. That's good. Future's looking definitely much improved, right? And they did design all these characters where it's like full superclass rotation or Future ally on rotation. So it's like we can run Future Saga and mix and match the best, like the super and extreme class, which is good. They did not split them up, right? They split them up if we're running like not Future allies. Then Goku Black is also on the Time Traveler category. Remember, I mean, I don't know when Daima's coming. At this point, it's just like, whatever, man. Like, they just want us to suffer. But it's possible that, like, Daima, Super Saiyan 4 Goku or something like that could be a Time Traveler lead. Because remember, Time Traveler, it's kind of another one of these shitty global translations where it just says Time Traveler for the global translation, but the Japanese category, implies like dimension travel as well, which is why the Daima characters are correctly on the category, right? So there's that. Then Goku Black is also on the Inhuman. By the way, that's not me hating on Global. It's just objectively stating a fact that their translations fucking suck half the time. Earthbred fighters. Come on. But anyway, Inhuman Deeds. Inhuman Deeds, by the way, Omega Shenron. Omega Shenron could easily lead this. We know he's the Dokkan Fest for part 2. This is a great category. Right, the Brolys, like, this would be huge. So him being on Inhuman Deeds is helpful. Then there's also Kuroda Body and Mind. It was a tough mission. Now the Goku Black team will just fucking dominate that Kuroda Body and Mind mission from the 10th anniversary. Not even tough. Then Goku Black is also on, I think this is Accelerated Battle. Yes. Yeah, this is the Accelerated Battle category. Lot of extra characters on this now. Very good. Then Rose is also on Worldwide Chaos. So Cell's team is now quite a bit better with some of these Goku Blacks added to that, which is pretty good. Then Rose is also on the Power Beyond Super Saiyan category team. We definitely could run him on Power Beyond Super Saiyan and he would do fine, as long as he was, with another future character, but he'd do good there. Then Rose is also on Power of Wishes. A lot of people right now are hoping that the theme of the 11th anniversary may be Power of Wishes, and maybe it will be. We'll see. Definitely possible, because remember, these boys are going to be EZAing. So, Power of Wishes being the overall theme of the celebration could make a lot of sense. Then Rose, of course, is on Super Bosses, which is now literally the best that's ever been. Crazy, last year, they dropped LR Jiren, LR Cell Max, and LR Broly, like the 3 biggest bosses of Super Bosses, and the team was not as good as it is right now, right? So that's very, very silly, right? And then finally, we have the successor category. So that means AGL Gogeta's support will fully hit AGL Rose, or AGL Rose. So let me know what you guys think about the AGL Goku Black Super EZA. I think that this guy is awesome. I think Dokkan did a really good job with both this guy's Super EZA and Physical Vegito Blue's Super EZA.